It's the first game in the month of June between the Baltimore Orioles and the Toronto Blue Jays. These two should provide some big-time fireworks. First pitch is coming up. Charlie Morton gets the ball for the Blue Jays in this one. What's your take on him, H?
When I look at this game, I look at one number that just jumped out at me. Over 300. Left-handers are hitting over 300. So if he wants to win this game, he's got to get those left-handers out. That will be where my attention is, and see if he's able to execute in this game.
Squared that one up just a little late. And Harold, the Blue Jays, as they enter play here this afternoon, well, they've been playing some pretty good baseball, 5-2 over their last 7.
Well, this is an important month. They're playing well in June, and this is where you start to see those teams that are going to contend, or the June swoon, those teams that are going to fall off. They look like they're going to continue to just take off. They're playing good ball right now. This is a contending team.
The 1-2 pitch. And this is swung on and missed on a great pitch that time, and the leadoff man is down on strikes to get this one started. And now the starting lineup for the visiting Baltimore Orioles. HR, how do they lock up a series victory here on the road?
Matt, this club's just got to get on the board early. When they get out and score early and put the pressure on the other team, they have a great chance of winning games. I think that's the key to this one here.
And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes is Mr. Earl Hendricks.
Yeah, Earl doesn't get a lot of complaints from players or coaches about his strike zone. He calls a good zone, and more importantly, he's consistent.
Throw gets him, 2 down.
Batting third, center fielder number 10, Adam
Now to the
Jones.
plate, Adam Jones. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. First pitch coming, here it is. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Jumped ahead with strike one there, and that's something he's going to do a lot of in this start. He doesn't have lights out stuff, so it's important for him to be pitching ahead and have the hitters on their heels.
Swing and a little blooper to center. Long run, but he gets there to track this one down, and a very nicely recorded. Here's Troy Tulowitzki now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Jays, the shortstop, Troy Tulowitzki.
First pitch is a sinker, too low, 1-0. Well, these Orioles entering play today, Harold Reynolds, despite the loss last time out, they'd won 4 in a row, so they'd been on a nice little roll here.
Yeah, Matt, I mean, they won the first 2 games. They played really good ball and then lost yesterday's game. They still got a chance now to win the series. You don't want to split it after you win the first 2. It's a pivotal game for them. That was a good 2-0 slider right there. Now you're still sitting 2-1. I'd continue to look for that fastball, but that was a nice slider right there. 3-1. This guy, whew, he's a good hitter. This is the kind of count that gets him excited.
And this will be nowhere close as his control deserts him here. It's a 5-pitch walk.
Whoa, you know a pitcher is really fighting himself when he misses his zone by that much. I'm surprised the catcher could even bring that in.
And that'll bring up the speedy Devin Travis. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. A fastball that finds the outside corner.
When you have a guy throwing a sinker and a changeup, the whole key to hitting is make him get the ball up. They're going to try to keep it on the same plane, but if he's not keeping it below the knees, he's going to be in trouble. Just make him get it up.
And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
There's no question he's been struggling at the dish lately, trying to do anything to get himself going. So he's got to feel pretty good after that double. Not to take anything away from him, but I think I could have probably hit that pitch.
Yeah, that's one of those gift pitches, not the location he was shooting for.
Oh, he's clearly hitting off the fastball right there. You don't hit one that hard if you're not looking for it.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Hard hit ball to second. Jones comes up with it. Only play's going to be at first, so that'll go as an RBI that brings home the opening marker of the ball game. Coming to the plate now, Edwin Encarnacion. He's not among the league leaders in home runs, but his total does top this ball club. Hit back up the middle. Romine has it. Only play is going to be to first, so score it as an RBI ground out as the lead moves to 2-0 now. Now at the plate, Jose Bautista. And he's hoping to get things going at the plate. It's been a bit of a struggle for him in recent games. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. The windup and the 0-1. Ooh, good changeup, just missed inside.
1-1.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
Now that's what a slider's supposed to look like. Great execution. Starts off the plate and makes him reach.
Hit sharply on the ground. And Bautista has a base hit.
That is a great two-strike approach. Spread his legs out, kept the hands back, and just punched the ball through for a ground ball base hit.
Chris Colabello.
Standing in now, Chris Colabello, as he'll take a look at ball one. And he's carrying a batting average of just over 300, so clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. It's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. Stepping into the box, Chris Davis. He enters this one second in the American League in round trippers. Way behind that pitch, it's 0-1. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. Into the windup, here comes the 0-2 pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
He's pitching him with the respect of the power-hitting left-hander that he is. If you're going to beat me, you're going to beat me the opposite direction. I like the strategy.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. And now a pitch on the way. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Now a swing and a ball hit high in the air. Center. Geyer is there. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
All right, here's how the Jays line up defensively. Brought to you by Majestic. And I want to talk about the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. Look, this guy was a catcher when they drafted him. Moved him to third, and it was basically knock it down and throw the ball across the diamond. But, man, does he have hands now. Able to range from left to right and make the tough play. Ooh, that was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
1-1.
Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger.
Wow, fastball up and in. I'm not sure it was intended to be that far up and that far in, but message sent. Beware.
All even at 2-2. Here it is. And he just misses with a curveball.
Tried to backdoor him and lock him up with a curveball right there. Pretty good pitch, but he didn't quite get it to come back all the way to the corner. That's tough to do for most guys.
Morton has room in foul territory. 2 down.
Batting six.
Here's Mark Trumbo now. It's been a rough go for him at the plate as he enters this one with a season average in the 230s. Couldn't hold up on the curveball there as he went around for strike 1. Here it comes. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Belanger sprinting after it. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Into the box, Billy Belanger. He drove in the other of their 2 runs last night. Starts things here with a changeup for a called strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
Well, that was unexpected. You're looking for that sinker down. He throws a fastball up. Now he's just changed the game on you. He's forcing you to look somewhere else.
And that'll get down out there for extra bases. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
Throws in time, and that's out number one.
Time now for a look at the majestic defensive alignment of the Orioles. And I'm looking at the catcher, Matt Wieters. The biggest compliment I ever heard from Matt Wieters: nobody catches a throw from the outfield and tags a runner better than him. He'll take a shot, too. He also calls a pretty good game.
Oh, and 2, here it is. Softly hit toward the hole. Barehanded on the move. Not in time. Fantastic play, but he's unable to finish with an out, and runners will be at the corners now with one gone. Troy Tulowitzki is in with one away now as he swings and misses here at strike one. And this one misses to Tulowitzki. It's a ball and a strike.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only: get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
And there's ball 2 now. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. All even at 2-2. Here it is. And this is on the ground to short. Could be 2. On to Davis at first. It's a double play, and the side is retired. Back here in Toronto for the start of the third in this one, as you get a look at the famous CN Tower there in the distance. Coming to the plate now, Tom Noonan. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Now a fastball to start the third. That misses. It's ball 1. The pitch. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Bautista has a read on it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Batting 8, the left fielder,
Evan Gattis now standing in. He was hitless in the shutout last night. Curveball just misses apparently. 1-0.
Looked like he was trying to work in a front door curveball there, but it seemed like it popped out of his hand a little early, causing it to miss inside.
A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Belanger racing back, but he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall, and he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
Just goes to show you, if you're going to throw that two-seam fastball away, which I don't think is the best pitch anyway, you better start that thing out of the zone and let it work its way back to the corner. With this one, it started out on the corner, so it leaked back right over the heart of the plate and got whacked.
And a neck-high fastball that time. For Gattis, he picks up his 6th double so far on the year. The 1-0 pitch. Goes the other way with it as this is in the air down the line in left. And that's going to fall for a base hit. And the runner from second will stay put at third, so they're runners at the corners now with one away.
This is when you really know you're on a hot streak. When the ball falls in like that, you sit back and you just say, I'll take it.
Into the box now, Donald Jones, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. He was a strikeout victim to open up the ball game. The 1-0 delivery. And that's swung on and fouled straight back.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
1-1. Here it comes. Swing and a little tapper. And indeed, he'll take only the out at first as the run comes in to score.
Hey, a simple ground ball to the infield, but the run does come home from third, and they cut their deficit to only 1 run.
Here's the first pitch to him. Manny Machado is in for the second time now as he looks at a ball inside. 1-0. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Ready with the 1-1. And this swing is wrapped out to Tulowitzki at short. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. It's a run on 2 hits here for Baltimore. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Devin Travis is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Line toward the alley in left center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Already 2 hits in the ball game as he's on base here in the home third. And as we show you the Blue Jays leaderboard, you can see he finds himself number 4 on the list. Josh Donaldson will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Hit on the ground toward the left. To second for 1. On to first, and it's another double play. Already 2 of them here in the first 3 innings so far. Edwin Encarnacion now. No one on base for him after the double play.
Yeah, Matt, that 2-ball really changed the complexion of this inning. For the second time, it looked like the middle of the order was going to have a chance to get a big hit with some ducks on the pond, but now they just have to try and get a 2-out rally started.
And there's ball 1. 1-1 now to Encarnacion. Ground ball left side. Romine scoops it up. Throw on to Davis takes care of him, and that'll end the inning. 1.
Leading off for Baltimore, center fielder.
Here's the first pitch to him. Curveball that time, not even close. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
Talk about certain guys in the lineup that you want to be really careful with. This guy right here is one of those, and you can tell he's pitching awfully cautiously.
In the dirt. It's 3-0 now. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Belanger moves over. 1 down. Here's Chris Davis now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Ball 1. 4th inning of a 2-1 ball game. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. It's a ball and a strike. A swing and a miss at the big curveball.
Well, that's a true indicator he's looking for a fastball in. He wanted to spin to win right there and knock one as far as he could. He got the off-speed pitch inside, and he pulled off of it.
And now a pitch on the way. And he'll stay alive here, but just barely as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count holds at 2-2. Another try at 2-2. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
And indeed, the throw will finish him off as they get the put out at first, and there are 2 away now.
Catcher, Matt.
Ready for another chance? Matt Wieters comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. In there for strike 1, 0-1. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2. Hit hard on the ground to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. We'll see the dangerous Jose Bautista when we come on now to the bottom half of inning number 4. The Jays are out in front 2-1. And here is Jose Bautista now. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest. And here's a sinker that causes him to back away as that just about got him. Change up low, 2-0.
2 balls, no strikes.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. There's a changeup over the outside corner.
I like what I'm seeing right now. In, and then goes away. If you pound him in early, it opens up the outside half of the plate, and that's what he's doing right now.
Now a ball fouled down the right field line out of play, so that'll move the count to 2-2 now.
Well, they got him in the rocking chair right now. A little changeup, followed up with the fastball, and he's a little late, but that's...
There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Jones going back. Gone to lead off the inning.
This is just one of those parks where the ball seems to jump off the bat a lot more during the day. This is the first one of the day, but we might see a few more before this one's over.
Into the box, Chris Colabello, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He's 0 for 1 thus far. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Gaddis going back to the track. He tracks it down. A nice running play, and there's one away.
Center fielder, Billy
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Billy Belanger is at the plate as he watches ball one. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. Changeup just off the black, and it's 2-1.
Seems to me like they're pitching him a little bit more cautiously after that double he had his first time up.
Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
This inning didn't get started the way he'd hoped with that home run, but I've got to give him credit for flushing it and coming back here to get strikeouts on the last 2 guys. He's acting like it didn't even happen before.
Brandon Geyer stands in as he looks at ball one here. Line toward right center. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances. And he's in there safely. He's got a double.
Well, Matt, that's his 6th game. He's got a base hit in now. You got to start a streak somewhere. I start paying attention about 6 games. He's swinging the bat pretty good.
Hard ground ball to third, and that's through into left, a base hit. Geyer is on his way home, and not in time as the run scores.
Comes to the plate with the runner in scoring position. He swung at that first pitch early, kind of ambushed him. I don't think the pitcher expected him to swing at that first pitch.
Here's Troy Tulowitzki now as he lays off a fastball too low for ball one. Trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. Here's the 1-0 offering now to Tulowitzki. Looped out toward third and just past his outstretched glove into left, a base hit.
Well, we see a lot of line drives from this guy, but because he keeps that bat in the plane so long, he picks up cheap hits like this soft liner. He's just a good hitter.
And that'll bring up the speedy Devin Travis. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Little dribbler down the line. Throw to first in time, and the big inning is avoided. Here's Mark Trumbo now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Right fielder.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Trumbo.
Curveball is nowhere close, and it's 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Liner toward right center. That's his first base hit. Make him 1 for 2 now. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Tom Noonan comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Geyer looking up. Gone! It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. 6th home run on the season for him as it's trimmed to a 4-3 game now.
It's almost a shame because he was pitching a gem today, at least until he served up this 2-run shot. Just goes to show one pitch, one swing is all it takes to change a pitcher's entire day.
Evan Gaddis is in for the 2nd time here as he looks at one outside. It's 1-0. Here it comes, 1-0. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
That was a pretty good pitch on a pitch he doesn't throw very often, or I should say hasn't used in this game, that's for sure. That was a good pitch.
And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. Now the pitch. In the air out toward right field. Bautista on the run. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Now batting.
Striding in once again, Andrew Romine.
Romine.
He reached on a single in his first try. A little late on this one as it's lifted the other way down the left field line. Geyer is over to his right, and he puts this one away for out number 2.
Now batting. Second
Digging in
baseman.
once again, Donald Jones.
And he's the reigning American League Player of the Month.
No strike.
Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And he will indeed make the play in foul territory to retire the side. Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. He'll lead things
Leading
off
with
as
a
we
change.
begin the home fifth.
Third baseman.
And this is fouled at the plate.
Donaldson.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. On to second goes Donaldson. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Yeah, he's going to have to start making some good pitches to get out of this thing. Job number 1 is to get the next guy, and ideally you keep him from advancing the runner to third with less than 2 outs.
Edwin Encarnacion is in for the third time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. Strike 2. Here's the 0-2. Tries the slider to ring him up, but he lays off 1-2.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to lay off right there. You're down 0-2. You're in protect mode. You want to chase that ball. Nice layoff.
Now here's a comebacker back to the mound. And the throw will not get him at third as he moves up on the ground ball.
The right fielder, number 9.
Here comes the right fielder, Jose Bautista. He's off to a fast start in this one. 2 for 2, including a home run. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0.
You can really tell about how effective this guy's going to be when guys are swinging at that changeup. So far in this one, they've been real smart to let it go.
Hit hard to the right. We're in the 5th inning of a 4-3 ball game here. And this one's up around the eyes, 2-1.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Jones looking up. Gone!
Well, with no outs, you can afford to give up a single, but you can't afford to give up a 3-run homer. He just caught too much of the plate. Now he's back to the drawing board. No outs, and the inning is already an ugly one.
And now a right-hander up and throwing in the Baltimore bullpen. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. No hits to this point. Swing and a miss, 1-1. Here's the 1-1 delivery. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. The 1-2 pitch. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning.
Center fielder.
Ready once again, Billy Belanger. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike. Oh, and this just jumps off the bat here as this is to deep straightaway right field, and you can pretty much forget about this one. That is a long home run.
As we take a look at the pitch location here, you can see that the pitch wasn't even in the strike zone, but clearly that didn't matter.
The left fielder, number 5.
In now, Brandon Geyer.
Geyer.
Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. 1-1. Here it comes. This one's chopped foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2. To short. Romine takes it in. On to Davis at first, and there are 2 away.
Up next for the Blue Jays.
Digging in to try it again. Josh Toley. Couple of singles to his credit thus far. Hard on the ground towards short. Throw on to first will finally retire him as the inning. Here's Manny Machado now. He'll start the inning, and we're back to the top of the order, but they haven't looked too dangerous in this one yet, right, guys?
Well, none of them have any hits yet, so you're right on the money. They've done a great job of holding these guys down so far.
Another opportunity for him here, so we'll see if anything changes. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Well, as advertised, Matt, that splitter has been spot on. I mean, that is the game separator right there. He's able to use that split, looks like a fastball, and he's using it effectively.
And there's out number 1.
Now batting number 10.
Digging in once again, Adam Jones. 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. And a ball 1-0.
1-0.
1-1. And he lays off the pitch down and away. Ball 2. And oh man, that caught him pretty good there as it ricochets toward the third baseline. And the recovery won't be in time as he'll beat the throw to first.
First baseman number 19.
Ready for another shot now. Chris Davis. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time. 3 runs, 5 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. Trying to send him packing for the second time. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1 for 3 game so far. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Well, this is how rallies start. You get 1 man on, then you get the base hit. Look, it's still early. I know they're down by a lot, but man, this is how little things add up. They need to score this inning, and then from there continue to add on.
Line drive to center field. Belanger is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. Digging in and looking for more. Mark Trumbo. A hit in 2 tries so far. Now some definite signs of life in that Toronto bullpen. Both a lefty and a right-hander begin to throw. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Lifted in the air to straightaway left. Geyer has it in his tracks. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Orioles ready once again. Troy Tulowitzki. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Angelo Varela enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Now pitching for the Orioles, number 28.
And this is going to be a foul ball in amongst the spectators. The windup and the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Another one sent foul. Hard on the ground towards short. Romine moving to his right. Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first.
The batter.
Striding in once again, Devin Travis. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. In there at the knees, strike 1. 8 runs on 12 hits and no errors in the game for Toronto. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And a whiff at a good slider that time. And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1-2. Here's the 1-2. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out. Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. Heading out toward shallow right. Trumbo has a read on it. 2 down. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Throw into second, not in time. He took a chance tagging up, but made it pay off.
Now batting, designated hitter
Edwin Encarnacion now. 0-for-3 with an RBI in this one. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Hit hard on the ground to short. Romine is up with it. Throw on to first, and that error won't come back to haunt him after all. And now the Blue Jays get a left-hander up and throwing in their bullpen.
Designated hitter.
Into the windup and the pitch. Swing, and he puts a charge into this one. High and deep, and you can't forget about it. This ball is gone. A solo shot down the line in right. His second of the game, as it is now an 8-4 ball game.
Well, this is something you don't see every day. It had the distance the second it left the bat, but it was anybody's guess whether it was going to be fair or foul. That is, until it clanked off the top of the foul pole. No question or controversy now. That's an impressive homer.
And that'll get on past Tulowitzki. It's a base hit.
A lot of base hits up the middle. Set your sights up the alleys and try to take it back up the middle hard like he did right here. Nice job.
Andrew Romine.
So now the Jays manager will make his way out toward the mound, and he's going to motion for the bullpen, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. Nigel Paget comes on now, and he'll take over with nobody out in inning number 7. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. In the dirt here. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. The 2-1 on its way. Now here's a swing and a high pop-up drifting into shallow right field. Travis backs up a bit and he takes charge for the first out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Donald Jones. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. And that misses inside 1-0.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
Here's a swing and a miss, 1-1. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
Here comes the payoff pitch, and he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with 1 away. And some action now in the Toronto bullpen as a right-hander starts to get loose. Manny Machado stands in as he swings and misses for strike 1.
Boy, that pitch looks so good when you're hitting, but you're not going to catch up to it. I think pitchers should use that more often. The high fastball in the eyes, they will never catch up to it.
Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Here it comes on 1-1. 2-1. First and second now, one man out. Can't find the zone there, and it's 3-1.
Well, tying run on deck. He should get something really good to hit right here in a 3-1 count. I'd be sitting on a fastball middle in.
Pretty well hit deep down the line in right, but that's back into the seats. Foul. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. He'll try it again. 3-2. Smoked on the ground up the middle. Tulowitzki for one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, decided. Jose Bautista will stand in again as he looks for home run number 3 in the ball game, as we flash you back here to his second home run. This was back in the 5th inning, as he has the long ball working in his first few at-bats.
That's a foul ball.
Look out, a fastball up near his dome, and that'll wake you up a bit.
He went deep earlier, so that might have been a little bit of a message they were trying to send to get him off the plate. At the very least, they're clearly trying to get him from getting his arms extended again.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
Well, that's what you want from your curveball on 1-2. You start it in the zone and let it break out of the zone where it can't be punished. Didn't get him to go after it, but the execution was nice.
So it was a swinging strike 3. Jose Bautista is retired for the first out in the bottom half of the 7th inning. Chris Colabello is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1. And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And here's Davis to tuck it in, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting.
Stepping into the box,
fielder,
Billy Belanger. He's 2 for 3 with a home run and a double. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. It's a ball and a strike. That's lifted the other way out to left. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. We'll see. And here is Adam Jones now. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8. And he gives this a pretty good ride that time, but that's going to be up amongst the crowd. A foul ball. And now a pitch on the way. Hit on the ground to short. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
First baseman number 19.
Here's Chris Davis now. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. Low for ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. 3-0 now. Matt Wieters is on deck. Might have swung at ball 4 there. It's 3-1.
You know, that can really be an effective pitch to a guy that has a lot of pop. They're up there looking for a fastball up in the zone, so if you can place it a little above it, they have a hard time getting the barrel up there.
Belanger is there. 2 gone. Here's the catcher, Matt Wieters now. And they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, that's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
Oh, and he leaves that one right over the plate as this is sent high and deep out to right center field. And it is gone. A home run.
Oh, man. That can only count for 1 run. That was an absolute bomb. He squared it up as good as you can, and there wasn't a person in the building that didn't think that was gone.
Here's Mark Trumbo now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Here it comes. 1-0 to Trumbo. Ball 2 now. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. 2-0, here it is. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
That fastball right there will humble you. He threw it right by him. So now what do? You spread out, you use your hands, and try to be as quick as you can when you see that ball get released out of his hand.
And that's upstairs, running the count to 3-1. Drilled right back up the middle. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game. Success on a 3-1 count to keep the inning alive here.
That was terrific. You always hear keep your hands inside the baseball. That's a perfect example. The ball was in, and he took it back up the middle. You can't do that if you don't keep your hands inside the baseball.
Stepping in now, Tom Noonan, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. And his confidence has to be in a really good place right now, having already launched 2 balls over the fence in this one. And this one's in the dirt. A runner on first with 2 away. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1.
Well, all of the umpires in the seats thought that was strike 3, and they weren't far off, but I think that was a good call. Looked to be just a bit outside.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes.
He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. Orioles strike for a run thanks to the Wieters home run.
Digging in to try it again, Brandon Geyer. And to start out the inning, it looks like they've decided to stick with the same reliever out there, Dan.
They have, Matt. I think the way he pitched the last inning kind of inspired that. But it's not uncommon for relief pitchers to have troubles after they sit and watch their guys swing the bat a bit. We'll see if he stays as sharp as he was before.
And he misses with it, 1-1.
Movement in the Orioles bullpen now as they've got a left-hander up and throwing.
That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. Set to deliver on 2-1. Now a ball fouled down the right field line out of play, so that'll move the count to 2-2 now. Oh, and he's caught looking at a beautiful curveball there as that buckled him for the first out of the inning. Ready for another chance? Josh Thole. 2 hits and 3 at-bats for him in this one. In there, strike 1. Now a swing and a ground ball, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out. Ready now, Troy Tulowitzki. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. He'll start him with a breaking ball. Too low that time. It's ball 1. Lifted in the air to shallow center field. And he's able to get there on the long run, and he covered a lot of ground there as the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays. They're on top by 3, 8-5. Drew Storen comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. Evan Gattis will be the one leading things off as they go to work against Drew Storen. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here, 0-1.
It looks like he just swung right over that sinker right there. What is so hard about a sinker, you have to almost go underneath it and scoop it. You got one of those swings that goes over the top, you're never going to hit him.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
Can't connect there. It's 2-2. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Here's another 2-2. And another foul ball.
Oh, man, I think he thought he was going to get another breaking ball right there. He's a little bit late on that fastball. That's a nice pitch, though, following that breaking pitch to keep him off balance with the heater.
Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
It's a swinging bunt up the line. That rolls foul, and they'll do it again. On pitch number 10 is the one that finally does it as he strikes out after a long battle here. So the leadoff man gone to start the top of the ninth as we take a look at league saves leaders entering play. And as you can see, he's right up there, 4th in the AL in that category. Andrew Romine comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball one.
Well, you're in trouble at the plate if you fall behind this guy 0-2, so that was a good job to hold up right there.
1-1 pitch is a slider that's cut on and missed for strike two. Bases are empty, one man out. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. He'll try again, 1-2. Now a fastball taken outside here as it moves it to 2-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are two away now.
The batter, second
digging in the switch hitter, Donald Jones. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. And this is fouled back and out of play. Now here's the pitch. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Throw on to first is going to be in time, and the Blue Jays bounce back here to take the finale and earn a split of this 4-game series as this one is over.
Wow, nice job there, notching career save number 159. Hey, I had 158 saves in my career, so I'll be in his rearview mirror forever. He's a good one, and we'll see how many more he can rack up.